All right, we're back with banter and the 7 deadly sins. So I'm wondering, should we... How come, like, okay, so the ones that are highlighted are the ones that, like, can change paths. So should we, like, is this the end of that? Should we, like, pick up here? Or should we start here?
I mean, it clearly wants you to start from Kinshibori Park, Part 2.
Okay. So this is the path if we hadn't, you know.
No, this is going to put us in the path where we can choose the other option. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
So, don't be trigger happy.
Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. Yeah, I was confused then, and I'm confused now. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. All right, I'm gonna skip some.
I'm over it.
I have to talk through all of this?
If you can hear me chewing cookies, let me know.
Oh, what kind of cookies do you have?
Chocolate chip.
Rude. Did you bring some for the class?
Yeah. Just look behind your seat.
Everyone look under your seats.
Oh yeah, under your seat, not behind your seat.
And behind. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this. So we read all this last time, that's fine.
Yeah. It's true, I can confirm.
We're going through all this for a girl we just met. Still can't believe how down bad we are.
Oh, we met her like a month ago or something, right?
Okay, I would categorize that as like just meeting someone.
But what if you spend like 8 hours a day every day for a month?
And that's different, but I don't think that's the case. He was like, we went out for drinks like one time or something.
But maybe they like use AIM to like chat with each other.
AIM? Oh shit.
Yeah, AIM.
What about AOL?
Yeah,
Feels like the air just changed. I better think. What was that just now? Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No.
Just keep talking to her. Women love being listened to.
It's no use. She's no. Keep yelling her name. Oh yeah, that's what we had to do. Huh? What? Is calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Should I like look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's all right. There's nothing there.
I wanted to look at her as she died. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Cool.
Oh, interesting. Shogo cries Yoko's name in a desperate attempt to wake her as she lies unmoving on the ground. Will his pleas get through to her? Please get through to her.
Police, open up.
BI, open up. Huh? Oh, good. You're awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused. I thought you'd lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh, right. That might have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? What the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean, humors?
The 4 humors. Everybody knows about them.
4 humors?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Are you okay?
I don't know what that means. Explain it. You're messing with me. You're messing with me.
I'm dead serious.
I hate you.
Oh my gosh,
I've heard about that.
Can somebody please help?
At this age, your humors being even a little off can be fatal.
Yes. Coach, okay, Coach gave a link.
Humorism?
Yes.
What's that? Humorism? The humoral theory or humoralism? The system of medicine detailing a supposed makeup and workings of the human body adopted by ancient Greek and Roman physicians and philosophers. What? They fell out of favor in the 17th century. So of course I don't know about it. Chemical systems regulating the human behavior?
Okay, basically before they knew that germs were a thing that were, you know, making people sick, they thought that the body had to have a balance of 4 different humors. Which is blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm, according to the Wikipedia entry.
Ew.
Yeah, so what would happen is like they thought, oh, your humors must be unbalanced. So that's why you're sick. So we're going to balance them by like cutting out a little bit of your blood and like bloodletting.
Ew.
They didn't realize that would, you know, make
people
weaker.
It's in the same age as like lobotomies.
Yeah, I don't know. But so that's like the 4 humors.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Well, they didn't know about germs, so they were just like...
I don't get it either. Absolutely no idea. Okay, at least I'm not the only one. I thought I was going crazy. Thank you for speaking up, because I like truly have never heard of that in my life. Okay, well, now we know.
Yep.
I'm glad you're back to normal now.
Coach.
Thank you for speaking your truth. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. You better watch your back. What? Are you backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay for your cab fare, okay? What a gentleman.
Dang, okay.
I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. Ugh, bitches, am I right?
Am I right, fellas?
So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Of course. Interesting. Oh, it's like daytime. In further news... What?! Oh my god! Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in a Sumida City park. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other explained deaths found in the area around the same time. Ew, what the fuck? So do we have to kill her?
That's the whole game. That's the whole game. Thank you two for watching.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Smash that bell. That's crazy.
So true.
Can't even do anything. Can't even do anything.
Hi,
Ostrich, we won. You know, I'm gonna take that as a win.
Can you skip this?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm clicking, it won't let me.
What about spacebar? Got him.
Got him. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogoki's story to a close. Ah, but this is not the end, far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The routes of the 3 protagonists have now been unlocked.
Oh.
Harue Shigima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division who is looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these 3 storylines will reveal the full nature of all of that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's epic, though. I love that.
I wonder if there's other stuff for us to do, though.
Nope.
Like, what if we...
But it would be cool to get all the deaths for Shogo.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
we
sure.
can do that later. Or
Yeah.
whenever you want.
Yeah, let's just play through it like the best we can now, and then we'll go back and like see everything that we missed.
Sweet.
Not dreams.
Nightmares.
Crime scene investigation, spirit board. Maybe let's just go top to bottom.
Yeah.
When the son of Harue Shigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Harue has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Oh, the hot detective. May those who mock fire's F perish in flame. Kill them. The flame bearers, kill them all. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the haunting clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or a fire-starting device on their person. Use the curse button. Okay, cool. Yeah. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. My humors! Now.
Actually, I wonder if the detective
Kill.
asked you for the lighter so that you would have it when you spoke with her.
Oh, yeah, maybe. He wanted to, like, confirm. What if we had never picked it up?
Well, that's why he's asking for one, so that
Yeah.
you make sure to get it.
Can you hear it, cursed bear? You, who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Oh, me? Surely not me. "12 a.m. Shigima Mansion Reception Room. Back with me, madame. I mean, ma'am.
My lady.
M'lady. Hell yeah. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Ugh. That's not a smile. That's not a good smile. Sweet dreams." She's a housewife. Her 11-year-old son was kidnapped. The incident was covered up.
Dang.
Samurai period.
She has an 11-year-old child?
Jesus, she has a dissertation about her life. A few months ago, Harue's husband was transferred to another area for work and now rarely returns home, with Harue left to live in the large empty mansion alone. As a housekeeper who has been with the family for a long time comes in to take care of all the housework, Harue has nothing but time on her hands. Is she going to get with the detective?
No.
Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. Yeah.
Yeehaw.
You're darn tootin'. A color television. Father brought one home as something on something. We've had it for a long time. So true, so true. Fax machine. It can send images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find a use for it. Telephone. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Interesting. Very interesting.
Indubitably.
So, the haunting clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere, told you how to perform the rite of resurrection, and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So, it's all real. Honestly, I find it hard to believe, but I guess I have to now. Dang. I saw the curse stone appear in your hands myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. Yeah, I better think. My heart's still racing. This is it, my chance at long last.
Revenge.
A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office at Oda City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort. Damn. He enjoys collecting mockingbird stickers. That's great. That's the most random thing I've ever heard. I'm like conflicted on whether we should like read all this or not.
I would not.
Okay. If there's anyone who in chat who wants us to read anything, feel free to let us know. But otherwise, I don't think you quite understand. Oh, this isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it said a word. It also already was there in my hand, as clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched into my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Damn. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago, wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief. Talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves of where we've come from and where we're going. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay.
Stink. Okay.
That's what you hired me for, ma'am, to look into your son's kidnapping last year, to uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Suichi Shigima. Oh yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's why I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop it by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. Then do it. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I've found, and then we can make a decision. All right. Okay, do it.
Do it, coward.
I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to uncover and just confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprits back to, let's see here, northern Oyoko River, here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from, but it was almost certain the same location that Suichi was being held captive, since Suichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Suichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but exactly, Suichi was a clever boy. He would never have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children about it. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there is there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So, did they target him at some other time or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of these things seemed a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must have gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head?
Indubitably.
Right, a resurrection, huh? I read about it in the Occult magazine the other day. Apparently, some old books showed up recently with all the gory details, and they say the right can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope, real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I had just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think, wait, she could have paid a ransom to find him?
Yeah, so the kid was kidnapped, and then the police investigation started, because it
Why
was a
wouldn't you
kidnapping.
pay the ransom?
And then it got botched, and they killed him.
Why wouldn't they pay the ransom?
Because that's, like, in real life, that's what happens. Like, they start investigations, and they try to get the people back.
Yeah, but...
Because you don't know whether it'll actually work.
You pay the ransom, but then you also, like, have police, like, working behind the scenes, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. Yeah, grief is so funny.
It's so humorous.
I'm guessing that's why you're after the right. Guess I didn't need to ask. It's all written all over your face. I can tell how much she meant to you. I mean, yeah, it was her son. But, and this is a big but. If this right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem?
Well, there's
if it comes to that, yeah, true. I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I'd thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bears, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. Is that so? Dear oh dear, what have I gotten myself into?
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. The only thing that makes sense to me is if there were somebody that he would have had a reason to trust, a teacher perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But
a dad.
True! But what if, but all the adults in Suichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? Oh, that would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigima family had close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with that theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point after all. They're meant to be visible deterrent against crime. What if the culprit was Chat all along? Oh my god, true. Murph, I think you're guilty. I mean, that's an admission of guilt if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, you've injected yourself into the investigation. Very suspicious.
But here's another interesting little tidbit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children.
True sexism.
Ageism. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man.
Yeah, just because statistically it's more likely.
Yeah. Besides, Suichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Suichi after asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into the car? Get in the car. Cancel my plan just in case you called. My husband always told that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays, but if Sweetie believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman? But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hadn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. What if she's like connected with the teen that killed herself or whatever?
Team Rocket?
So the question is, did anybody see Sweetie speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I start asking new questions, I might get new answers. So I spent my day asking around Sweetie's school route, seeing if anybody had seen something. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say for sure. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Several hours later. I mean earlier. I learned it from you. Oh, because Scoot. Alright, this should do. There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what was your name again? Janochi. Got it. Well, Janochi, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Sweetie Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course. What else do I look like? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shirashi?
Never heard of him.
Interesting. A schoolgirl, eh?
Oh.
Sounds like you've been naughty. What? Excuse me? I beg your biggest pardon? It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio, I saw her kidnap Sweetie. I don't know.
Is that the schoolgirl?
Maybe.
Can you check the files?
Or her friend.
Michio. Persons of interest. No.
Richter K.
Where's the girl?
I guess we haven't unlocked her yet because we never played with her and we never even talked to her. We just killed her immediately.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. That's why you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me. If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for life? So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans? Yes, that's exactly right. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her, I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me. Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. His lips. It's true. Her house. Forget it. Why do we even bother? Ugh. You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough. I'll find someone to help me. Hey.
Rest in peace. He's definitely dying.
You're darn tootin'. That's not very yeehaw. And that's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At this time, I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk, but I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Why would he scare him off, though? I don't get it. Then if we can just find that girl, Curse or no curse, if she was with Suichi on that day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance that she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name is Kohai Janochi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. A teacher? Then this schoolgirl is one of his students? I think that's very likely. At last, we've got a lead. Hopefully it'll be a breakthrough we're looking for. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood in your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need you to find them. I won't be a party to a murder, ma'am. Not even for a client.
Uh-oh.
He's not going to take the money.
Yeah, he's not a money person.
But we could see what he says.
Oh, okay. Sure.
You pick.
I mean, that's a shame.
That's a shame. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they've filled it with soul dregs? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt-free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? What if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. Before we go any further, why didn't you tell me about that curse of yours? The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be all on the curse bearers being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We'll need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Why's it got to be a naked flame? Why not just a flame? Is that right? That's right. In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use, although it's hard to say how it stacks up with knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? The target can't do much to throw it off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. And say that condition was already fulfilled before they even know that you're there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe. I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone if I could, and then they'd have to do what I said. Threats could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then black out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. That's an interesting proposition, but maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. You're an odd one, ma'am, if you don't mind me saying, and I don't think it's just the curse. You flatter. That was not flattering.
Interesting. So maybe she didn't have to count down.
Yeah. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous outside of your normal routine. Have you decided what you want me working on? Investigate the kidnapping, I think.
Yeah.
We need to get to the bottom of it. Finally, I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. I'll focus all my efforts on looking into the kidnapping. Although, something just occurred to me. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least until the sun rises. Could you search for the other curse bearers? All right, I see how it is. Well, I'll be happy to help. Odds are, odds are good that the curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up, I can start asking questions. I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try and find Miss Sirashi as part of the bargain. Thank you. That's more than enough. Cool. Can we leave? Maybe I should think.
Just walk away.
My heart's still racing. This is it. My chance.
You did this.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh. Nani? Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before, well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's Honjo from way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you've never heard of mockingbirds. Oh! He collects them. The what? They're the hottest new craze, cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough, they'd won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they're made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific...
Covers
leaves with them. Nobody knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places. This is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice.
That's great.
Okay. The swinging of the pendulum echoes through the room. Feels livelier than usual. Will Richter here? Usually it's just me. The guest table. I don't know why Father got this old thing, but I've never liked it. Why? It's just a table. Chill. Okay.
Very peculiar about tables. Just talk to him.
No, but what about the chandelier?
Okay.
Chandelier is the only thing in here that's my choice. It's the favorable part of the room. We've like exhausted everything. Oh, now then.
Well, okay then.
I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find anything new. You should stay here and keep a lookout. All right. There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find throughout the streets tonight. Don't go out if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. No kiss goodbye. Weird. A nice thought. So nice. Yeah.
She's stuck in this room. This is a nightmare.
I know. It's almost been an hour since Richter left. He promised he'd call me if anything happened, but he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. Should I think?
Yeah.
I know it's dangerous to go out. Let's go out. But I can't just sit here and let this opportunity pass me by. I have to look for her, for Michio Shirashi. First, I need to find more soul dregs. What's this? A newspaper? It must have fallen off the chair. It's a newspaper. I only leave them here for guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over in many years. Oh my god. I'm not. I refuse. Just let me go. Oh, I have to.
You love reading.
Interesting. Although the air on the industrial district is filthy with gas and smog. Epic. Post-war. No denying how much the standard of living has improved. Why isn't it like considered checked? Back in my day. Education.
Yeehaw.
I love it. Start off. Everyone's going to school today, even girls. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I don't really watch much television. Father. Daddy.
That day.
Oh my god.
Charlie bit my finger, Daddy.
Daddy. This is the gameplay I wanted. Riveting. So with everyone flocking the city center, businesswoman. One thing Honjo never wants, it's horrific crimes, lots of family. Don't read the news anymore.
Are you sure this is what we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, she said when we thought. Suicide at local high school. I remember that. High school girl jumped off the roof about a week ago. Oh my god,
Yep.
what's her name?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, do you remember? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yep.
Oh my god, Aunt An's friend.
Chihiko.
No, Chihaya? No, that's the fortune
Chidori.
teller. No.
Rasengan?
Shiho!
Oh, Shiho, yeah.
Shiho! Anna's obsessed with Shiho. Thank you, coach. What? But no, this can't be right. Her name. Michio Shirashi from Komagata High School? It can't be. Better think about that. The same girl who witnessed my son's kidnapping committed suicide last week? But that means Mr. Jonochi was terrified of someone who's already dead? Is that what he meant by a curse? I can't work this out on my own. Maybe Richter will know. Why won't he call? Oh, I haven't left it off the hook, have I? I'm waiting for Richter to contact me, but he hasn't. I made sure to see the receivers on the hook. Oh. That must be him. Answer. Why would I not answer? Hello, Shigima residence. Hello?
We died.
Hello? Interesting. Richter called me out to meet him, and we came here to Komagata Bridge. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. I love you. Let's run away together. I'll go first. There's something I really need to tell you. What's up?
What's up?
Well, that girl, Michio Shirashi. The one who was with Suichi on the day of the kidnapping, that's her. Well, she's dead. She's what? The student who committed suicide last week, that was her. I heard something like that had happened. Never got the name, though. Talk about bad luck. We finally got a lead, only to find it's turned into a literal dead end. Unless her death was the whole reason Jonochi was so shaken up. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her taking revenge from beyond the grave? It seems like we're back where we started. Not necessarily. That teacher knows something. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I'd put money on him having something to do with Miss Shirashi's death. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her. I see. And also, something tells me that he knows... Oh, something tells me more that he knows more about your son's kidnapping. In any case, I think we have a good idea of what he's hiding. Call it a hunch. A hunch? Well, more of a theory. A game theory. Care to take a guess? What? What? I couldn't say. I
couldn't say.
Honestly, couldn't say. I'm just an ordinary housewife. I'm just a woman. I'm just a housewife. I have no clever thoughts in my head. I just think about cooking and cleaning.
I can barely speak.
Are you sure? I'd had you down for sharper than that. That's flattering, but I'm afraid I'm actually really stupid. Anyway, that's enough speculation for now. The truth. Oh, I should have said the other thing.
Yeah, I can't believe you're so dumb. Classic woman. Am I right?
Am I right, gamers? Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Jonochi. Fuck.
You messed it up. Unbelievable.
I messed it up.
I would never have made that mistake.
Uh-huh. Please, go ahead. All right, then. I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries looking for the curse bears, and I think I found a new candidate. First, a tall man I ran into Kinshibori Park. He's dead. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little. Dang, okay. But he turned the questions right back around on me. And he was out of there the second he figured out I wasn't who he was looking for, or what he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bear. He's not a curse bear.
Nope.
Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on the South Warigesu Street. There's no question about that one. He had the curse stone in his hand. He had a nervous air about him too. It was clear he was up to some shady business, gathering soul dregs. I bet he'd make a good target. Next up is a pair, a young man and woman I saw around Ryokoku Bridge. This time the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about, and he backpedaled and left. Looked like they lurk around there often, looking for kindred spirits would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Gathering soul dregs in a group might be a decent idea if you can make it work. But with things being how they are, it's going to be hard to find folks one can trust. They've got brass, though.
Dang.
I don't know what. Dang, that big brass. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Last is two detectives. I've seen them sniffing around. The police are involved? Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the park's got ties with one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they're sending in detectives from a head office, then something's gotta be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say that when you're in this business, there are some faces you get to know. Anyways, that's everyone who caught my eye. You found them all in such little time? I really did hire the best. It's all in the name, ma'am. Richter Kai P.I.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. No, wait. Make that Richter Kai investigator extraordinaire. An investigator extraordinaire. I'm just a little housewife. Is that what you can, why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet. An investigator extraordinaire can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising. Am I right? Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. It seems like the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we once thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once more bodies started showing up, that'll get the pot nice and hot. And once it's boiling, our chance will come. Didn't you want to tell me something? I've already said everything I wanted to say.
Uh-oh, there's a dead body.
River. Oh no. The water's filthy and horrid, but at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, ma'am? Is the Sumida River what you and Honjo folks picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. All I can tell you is that I hardly stand the sight of it. Right, should have guessed. This is where they found him after he went missing. All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think of is how scared he must have been. All I can think of is how scared he must have been, how cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I've come here every day since then, and I prayed to the river to give him back, to give me back my son, day after day after day. You know, in olden times, people believed rivers marked where our world met the next. So the act of crossing flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chuo saw the Sumida River in the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. That same place would later become Honjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of the Mireki, so just like that, Honjo was a part of the city too. And as it turned into farmland, into town, the people surrounded it with man-made rivers and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways. Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. They were, but that's not all they were used for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore and stop it from leaking through to our side of the Great Divide.
Heck yeah.
Crisscross applesauce? So true, coach. Officially, there's a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were spiritually into one.
What?
So, I don't know.
A spiritual one, too.
So if I have this right, Are you saying that Honjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the rite of resurrection is here rather than anywhere else. I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the 7 mysteries and the curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this the spot we're standing right now, right over the water, the border between life and death. If there was a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here, partner. It's funny that you'd mentioned praying to the river. That might have done more than you think. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Just thinking aloud, ma'am. Well, it's a nice thought. So nice.
What'd you call us?
Oh, that's right. There's one more memory I have of this river. Do you mind if I tell you? Go ahead. Must have been about 20 years now, when I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage and industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy, and it stank. You could look out over the water and see, oh no, dead animals just floating. And one day, among all the filth and garbage, there's a piece of my missing classmate's hand.
It happens.
It was almost a miracle when you stopped to think about it. What were the chances that someone would find a part of her that was still recognizable? And although everything but the palm had rotted away in the water, that part was left, and the part that was left would have an identifiable scar, and that they could tell it's been a murder from the blade marks on the bone. Wait, are you talking about the Najima murders? So you have heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume that you were but an elementary schooler at the time? I wasn't really aware of it then. I'd only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. To be honest, it was a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just parting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They combed the riverbed, but they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have rotted and flowed out to sea. Afterwards, I had heard all the divers who had been looking for her fell ill. Sorry story to everyone involved, huh? It's funny. That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. Did you just call her garbage? But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. I know I wouldn't want to go rooting around down there myself. That's right. Which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody would go looking. Or so was the killer's thinking, I suppose. The times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves. Some even ran away from home to make it in the big city. And they had easy targets for bad people. A lot of them ended up disappearing without a trace. You see, back then, if you chopped up a body into tiny pieces and threw it in the river, it would rot quickly and discreetly and sink to the bottom, never to be seen again. Are you saying what I think you're saying? They arrested him shortly after, Fumichika Najima, the man who killed my classmate and cut her into pieces. He was so methodical about it. It couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he'd murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of other murderers in the end. But the river knows the truth. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? The same thought spread through everyone's minds, and they started to avoid this area. So really, the river has been rank with corruption for decades now. Or at least, that's how it seems to me. Well, was that interesting? Well, I can see why you don't have any good memories of this river. With all that darkness lurking beneath the surface, I reckon there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Najima murders. But how could I not? After all, I was the one who found the hand. Police actually wrote me a thank you letter. Why was that like a crazy thing? She had already said it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
They said it was only to thank me that they managed to bring Nejima to justice. Thanks to me. That was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me. Huh. I guess it wasn't the killer's day. Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it. Okay.
Okay.
We're on the Komogata Bridge over the Sumida River. There's a highway. Deserted at night. So true. Now what? Something wrong? Not really. It just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nejima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. There's precedent for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Only if they're found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves, of course. That's right. I'm impressed you know so much. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society. I've heard they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodation. Oh, really? They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities so that they won't be recognized in the workplace. My, the way you put it. Sounds like you're saying Fumichika Nejima could be on patrol, out on patrol right now, back in society under a new name, with nobody any the wiser. It's possible. As it happens, little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Nejima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind. I see. How unsettling. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too. I was passing Komogata High School a little while ago when I saw someone. A janitor, I think, and I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichika Nejima. Oh? He looked a little different after 20 years. Much thinner than I remembered, too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps it was him after all. Why is he allowed to work as a janitor near kids, though? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
So what's next? The big question now is where the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from many of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. What? Suspend?
What does that mean?
You cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Pressing suspend will return you to the story chart. Okay.
Oh, maybe we have to catch up with the other stories?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I like that.
Damn. 11 p.m. Yasuda Garden. Oh, so they started off here. Interesting. Hey, boss. Forensics told me it's all done. The crime scene is clean. The other officers have gone home. It's just us now. The park should be able to open back up tomorrow like nothing ever happened. I doubt it'll get any visitors after everything that's happened. You'd be surprised. Lots of people love that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Occult staff is really popular right now. Did you not know that, boss? Sounds stupid. Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them who the perp is. Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Oh, but you know, I've heard that that high school girls are really into spirit board things these days. Supposedly, you can call on spirits and talk to them by using a board with letters on it. Wouldn't that be something? You can try it out yourself if you're so interested. Hey, that's not a bad idea at all. Let's give it a try sometime, boss. What now? Stop messing around. You think we're going to solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper? Sounds like you know all about it. His lips.
Yeah, why does he do that?
We've got to be open-minded. What if that's how police work is going to be from now on? Don't make me laugh. Listen up, Ario. You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult. I don't care if it was ghosts or the occult or what. Whoever or whatever who did this, I'll get them. I promise you that. Well, you've got the right attitude, but we don't even know if this is a murder yet. Bias is weak in our judgment. Get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else. Aye, aye, boss. So, now that we've finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know. Huh? Now? It's getting late. I figured we'd head straight home from here. Come on, we've got to go over all the info we've gathered. And what better place to do that than here in the scene of the crime where we can soak up the atmosphere? You should probably do that in private in case someone hears you, you know? Soak up the atmosphere? The hell is there to soak up? You must be really getting to this occult stuff, letting this occult stuff, getting you, I can't read, being in a place like this. Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way. No, don't turn this around on me. I'm not the weird one here. Cripes. Ugh, fine, let's get this over with. Oh, we're him, I see.
The old dude.
The former Yasuda Gardens here in Yokaimi Ichome. Oh, that sounds familiar. From Persona. Ichome was one of the stops.
Oh,
we're originally...
you think it's based in the same place?
Originally built as part of the daimyo's estate back in the Edo period. The park became the city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's not a soul around this time of night. Quiet doesn't even begin to describe it. Jun Ario, a detective of Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, First Investigative Division. His rank is sergeant. It's the first time he's leading a case. It's like he's graduated from rookie to newbie. He looks put together on the outside, but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the force could use more people like him. So, early in the morning yesterday, a staff member found the victim collapsed in the park and called the police when they realized he was dead. While there were no obvious external wounds, the fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it's likely that this was a murder. The Sumida office sent it over to us since it involved the death of an officer, and we talked with the investigation. What we need to do is figure out what happened and whether there is foul play involved. I think that sums things up. But, boss? Yeah? Is this case really important enough to assign someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but it's all up to the higher-ups. I'm sure they've got their reasons. Boss, you know something, don't you? It'll all become clear in time. Don't try and worry about it too much. Thinking about it, the only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, huh? Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to, some kind of secret or something. Isn't that right? You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that. If you've picked up on that, you should be able to put the rest together yourself. Well, it is our duty to get to the bottom of a suspicious death, especially one involving an officer. The victim is Hajime Yoshimi, of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau. 27 years old, single. He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles in education, and his rank was senior police officer. You knew him well, didn't you? What was he like? Yes, we were in academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. He could be a little rowdy, but he was like a big brother to us all. He was kind and cared about his friends. For better or for worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. The man always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it. He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. We get it. He had a great track record when it came to rehabilitation. Sounds like we lost a good one. Yes, we did. We truly did. I knew being a cop was dangerous. I knew something like this could happen, but it's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling. He didn't seem to care much about climbing the ranks, but he was at the top of our class. One problem was that he took on so much, he had the most unfinished paperwork too. It always felt like we need an unusual guy like him to help us solve all our unusual cases. Don't worry, Don't worry, you're plenty unusual yourself. Me? I was the most normal of my classmates. Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago. There wasn't even one weirder than you. Hajime was quite the bad boy in school. Apparently, he ended up with the police a lot. He said the officer in charge was good to him and helped him get back on track. The reason he wanted to become a cop was to pay his kindness forward. Said it was the first time he ever took his studies seriously. That's a good story. Love that kind of thing. Makes me want to have a drink in his honor. Please don't make fun of my dead friend. Hey, I said in his honor. You should aspire to become the kind of cop people miss when they die in the field. You say it like it's a sure thing I'll die. Besides, if I end up biting it, I'm sure you'll be the one who misses me the most, boss. Come on, don't be like that. You'll hurt morale. Well, I guess how much I'll miss you depends on how this investigation goes. I can already see it. Ario, no, why'd you have to go and get yourself killed? I have no idea what's going on in that head of yours. Yeah, that'll be a sight to see. I can't wait. You can't wait for your own death? Get it together, kid. Sheesh, you really are something. Thank you.
I don't want them to die.
More about the victim, please. What about the victim's family? But the Yoshima family's from the Kitasenju in Adachi City.
I really have a lot to say.
Hajima's parents died a long time ago. He lived there all alone, no siblings or anything. I went to his house a few times for drinks. I was surprised. It's this huge old-looking place. Like, you know, the kind of place that seems super haunted. And he lived there alone? It looked like the home of an old noble family. It was hard to imagine him being such a delinquent living in a house like that. That's that bias I was talking about. If he's from an old family, I'm sure things were complicated. That's a bias too. He never talked about any of that, even when we were drunk, so I don't know much about it. Oh, one more thing, yeah. Hajime was engaged. He'd been seeing his fiancée ever since they were in school. Over 10 years, they just started talking about getting married. What was her name again? He showed me a picture once. She was a beautiful woman. That's so. How terrible for her. But she may know if there'd been anything going on with him lately. We should speak to her. Yeah, his fiancée might be the only confidant. I'm sure someone at the Sumida Police Department has already contacted her. I'll look into it tomorrow.
Again.
Hey boss, I looked into the case. Great, this is stuff I want to know. Hajime working on when he died. According to the report, 2 cases involved. The first was suicide of a girl who jumped. This is way too much. It's
honestly,
like,
I can't pay attention to all of this. This is too much.
I did hear about that. The girl's name was Michio Shirashi. She was a second-year student at Komogata High School. They just need to get to the point. This is the part that matters. I don't care what type of house he lived in. So she'd been troubled for some time. That's the thing. About a month ago, he happened to see her walking around town. She looked upset, so she struck up a new conversation with her. He was sure that there was something bothering her, but she wouldn't tell him what. Must have been troubled at home. That's what he thought too. He visited her home and spoke to her parents, but they said there was no problem. There was nothing he could do, and now she's dead. It's possible he could have prevented her suicide. He must have been devastated. And that's why he was looking into this Michio again. He must have thought something had happened to her. Ultimately, he never reported the findings of his investigation. I see, and you're thinking that it might have had something to do with his death. Well, to find out what Hajime discovered, Sumida Police Department.
Again.
It's so much. What about the other case? A troublemaker named Hitomi Okuda. She seemed to be the leader of a group of kids who got up to no good. Juvenile delinquency, fun. She's pretty bad for a while. Multiple charges of destruction of property, assault and battery, you name it. Hajime had been working with her for about 6 months and she was finally starting to open up. Then he met with the girl the day he died. Every school's got its problems. I'm sure he'd be worried about how she'd get on with him. Right? She just finally found an adult she could trust. She might act out without someone to help her get through all this. I'll have to make sure the Sumida Community Safety Bureau does their job. But we can't rule out the possibility that meeting with this delinquent girl had something to do with his death. Then we have to interview her too. Yeah, you're right. She may have just been the last person to see him alive after all. I'll ask Sumida to introduce us tomorrow. Though who knows if they'll actually let us talk with her. That's why we hired you for a day. Lay a little boyish charm on them if they need convincing. I'm sure they'll prefer me over a scary-looking old man like you. Watch it, I'm still your superior. You ought to act like you respect me at least. Oh, I thought I was... You were, something about whatever. I don't need the banter. I need to speak with his fiance as well. True.
Okay. Oh, okay. Next.
Cause of death. It appeared to be some kind of acute heart failure since he had no record of chronic illness and had no visible wounds. It's possible that the poison or drug would have been involved, dying in the middle of the park like that. It's crazy. It would have been nice. Well, Hajima, roll out something. Started judo, became an officer, rose the ranks. Time of death was 11 p.m. 2 days ago outside the parks operating. His body was found 11 p.m. before yesterday. How'd you mind doing out there in the first place? That's the question. Entrance to the park was closed after hours, but it's a small gate that'd be fairly easy for him to get through if he really wanted to. Operate? Yeah, true. Breaking and entering, what do you think, boss?
Someone called him there.
Maybe he was trying to hide something. Okay, someone called him there. It's hard to imagine a cop like Hajime would trespass for no reason. Since it seems like someone else was here with him, could they have called him here? That does seem likely. They must have been talking about something pretty sensitive in the middle of the night. I thought they were saying something petty. Got into a fight. No. Scuffle. Perp must plan something. Called him to the park to kill him. That's a possibility. Right. Either way, I'm so glad you're back with the 1st Division. I've always admired your work. You're like a god to me. You're the whole reason I became a detective. People have been saying that ever since you entered the academy, but it's because of you. It's true. I couldn't believe I got transferred out. It's a dream come true. Happy to hear that. How should I put it? If that's true, I'm not sure you've been showing me the appropriate amount of respect. Huh? But I do respect you. Don't tell me you're going senile, boss. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Why you run your mouth like that? It's getting late. You must be sleepy. Don't worry, boss. I'll make sure we get out of here soon. Yeah, I get it. I've been wowed by your shrewd detecting abilities. Funny. What's yours like? The hell's wrong with you? Prying into my personal life all of a sudden? It's just that I've never heard you talk about them or anything. Oh, are you single? Shut it, that's none of your business. Well, ever since I've joined the force, I'd been thinking. The department's really pressures young officers to get married. I wonder why that is. You don't say anything like that, though. How should I know? I caved to the pressure myself and got married 20-some years ago. Huh? So then... God, you're relentless. She took our daughter and left 4 years ago. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe she'd give up on a guy like you. I was never home much, too focused on work. I'd come home late and... only to get called back in again. Plus, being a cop is dangerous work. I don't blame her for getting fed up with it all. How sad, especially when you're out here putting your life on the line. Was that why you transferred out the first? Oh, it's already too late. You better be careful. You say there's not much I can do in there. It's been a job. I don't really understand. Wait,
you have a terrible YouTube video. I'm so sorry.
You have a daughter? You really think I want to talk about her after all that? Have some sense. Come on, I promise I don't mean this, but how old is she? Jeez, you don't know when to quit. At least try not to be intrigued. She's rough around the edges. I think most men are intimidated by her. Last I heard, she's living by herself and going to college. Wow, college student. Men love an educated lady? Ew. Stop that. What kind of cop are you making baseless assumptions like that? She's living on her own, though, huh? You must be worried about her. Worried? I don't even know where she lives. Oh, she hasn't told you yet. Probably because she knows you'd follow her around everywhere. I would not, I don't think. Come on now. Listen here. You might look like a mean old man, but you sure have a soft side. What is that supposed to be, a compliment? I can't with you. We're done talking about this. What if his daughter is like the girl?
Dead girl.
Yeah. Got married 20 years ago. Must have been right around the Najima murder. You know your history. Yeah, that happened a year or two after our wedding. You were the one who arrested the killer, weren't you? We studied that case in academy. I was only in elementary school at the time, but I still remember people talking about the dangerous criminal getting arrested. All that was just... Cracking the case, finding the guy, it was all just happenstance. I'd really rather not think about it. It was a disturbing case. Did it not make your skin crawl when you learned about it? It did. We were all terrified. Sounds about right. No one could believe that such a mild-mannered man could have committed a terrible murder. We had overlooked one thing, never caught him at all. I remember hearing it on the news, but we don't have evidence. We could have finished the upper hand. The damage he did to everyone involved, especially the victim's classmates. It has been 20 years, goddamn. I'm so sorry. All this occult stuff, have you heard about it? What are you talking about? The rite of resurrection, not you too. Oh, you have? Who cares? But don't think. The whole thing started. Cut it out. Sounds like you know. Are you secretly into the occult? Stop it. I get it. Bringing back to life. Don't go hoping.
True. Just don't. Coach.
Let's get on with it.
Just think.
Think. I've got a bad feeling about this case. My gut is rarely wrong. I knew this would be a treacherous case from the moment we were dragged into it.
I think you should think again.
I've got a bad feeling about this case.
Uh-oh.
Fuck do I do?
Stop looking at him.
This is where the victim was found. It's clean now. It's almost like nothing happened here at all. Once incidents like this came to pass, not knowing what I think about does it. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not even scared. I'm just bored. Oh god, what is that? Huh, boss? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're going senile. Damn it. It was that case all along. Boss, what is it? Is there something over there? Wow, such deep sorrow, resentful memory is flowing into your mind. Hung up forever in eternal darkness. Kill them, kill them. Those who spread lies, kill them. Evergreen Beach! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You, who so strongly desires the right. Kill them.
Why do we desire the right?
I don't know. Boss? Hey, yo, boss. Boss, what's the matter? Don't tell me you really went senile. Sorry, I'm fine. I have some bad news. Oh no, your senility is kicking in, is it? No, we've got a bit of trouble. Looks like we'll be working some overtime. We're not going home tonight. Huh? What are you talking about?
That's interesting. That was interesting, but that was a lot of text.
That was way too much text, dude.
I passed out multiple times.
I know. It's hard to read it fast with such accuracy. It's why I fuck up all the time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The rite of resurrection really exists, and to use it, you have to kill people using the power of curses from the 7 deadly sins. And the curse you have from the story of the Evergreen Beach that's told in this area. Is that right? Yeah. You're quick on the uptake. You weren't your usual silly self when you were explaining, so I knew you were telling the truth. I'm never silly. The only thing I have trouble believing is that you're taking this occult stuff seriously now. I mean, talk about paranormal. I thought you didn't believe in any of that. It's not that I don't believe in it. My familiarity is what I've tried not to get too close with. Are you just being a sore loser, not used to admitting when you're wrong? Shut up and listen to me. No point in trying to hide things anymore. We won't get anywhere if you don't understand this, so listen up. Please just listen. You don't have to keep saying it. I'm listening. We don't have time to waste. We talk as we walk. Hey, wait for me, boss. Music.
Heck yeah.
Ryogoku Bridge. Damn. Sorry, I just wanted to double check on one thing. You're telling me the truth, right? This isn't a side effect on your personality. That's the truth. I'm sure you already know this, but this is all top secret. No sharing it with anyone, right? You can trust me too, but no, I can't believe it. I'd heard rumors that you used to be a member of the secret division attached to the Secretary Bureau. I can't believe that we actually have a department called Paranormal Affairs. Yeah, I'm sure it comes as a shock. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the higher-ups were messing with me. It really had me worried for a while. No, this is incredible. That's the whole reason I became a cop. I was always fascinated by secret agencies and stuff. Are you serious? But thinking about it, it totally makes sense. You seem a bit too eager to believe in all this. Hang on, I thought you joined up because of me. Come on, boss. Do you only have one favorite food? You can like more than one thing. Yeah, whatever. In my case, the official stance is that the supernatural doesn't exist, so Paranormal Affairs operates in secret. I'm still not sure why they stuck me here. Those 4 years I've worked nothing but cases involving supernatural. So, do you have it? A spiritual sense, of course. When they call you spiritually gifted? Nope, I've never felt anything like that. Even if I did, I'd be a lightweight at best. 1 beer and I'm down for the count. Is that how people in the field quantify someone's spirit sense? Like how much liquor they can handle? Nope, that's just me. Oh, it is. That is kind of, though.
Yeah, I wonder what. Maybe, does she know? Like, is she related to him? Oh, is that his daughter?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I think you're right.
Heck yeah, I'm a detective.
Yeah, because she was college age, right? And she's living by herself.
That's right.
At the risk of disappointing you yet again, I'll tell you one more thing. And like spirit senses run in the family, don't they?
So true.
Spirit sense is usually something you're born with. It's tough to develop it later on. What? So there's no hope for me? Say it ain't so. Of course you were interested. Well, you never know. You might as well have some hidden potential. I know there's a high schooler who's got so much spirit sense. She works on the front lines. I say work, but she wasn't paid because she supposedly was part of her training. That seems like it'd be a violation of Article 69 in the Labor Standards Act. Why is 69? Oh, wow, you really know the law. No comment. Even the occult has some workers' rights issues, huh? So what do we do now? We've got this right of resurrection and the curses. Curses being spread and emergencies that bad. It's like handing guns out. That's really bad. It is. So we need to find the source and put a stop to it. Usually there'd be a job for Paranormal Affairs, but I've talked to them on the way here. The main team is tied up till tomorrow morning. So they told me to deal with it myself. Said it'd be fine if I have some experience. What? It's the overtime. You're gonna help me, partner? Alright, let's do it. You seem a bit too eager to dive into all this. You really have no reservations working in case you know nothing about? You said it was an emergency. I didn't think we had a choice. I'm just trying to be logical about this. You really are something. Why, thank you. So what exactly do we do? Curses are connected with 7 mysteries. People out there, we have to stop them before they kill anyone. From what you said earlier, right of resurrection would be a danger if they found out about the curse. We can't let that happen. So you can be out there right now, hiding and this is a waste of time. The mystery of the one-sided reed is associated with the Rygoku Bridge. I was hoping we'd be quick enough to run into the one-sided reed's curse bearer. No such luck, it seems. Well, if nothing else, maybe word will spread and the cops will look out. People will behave. It's putting a lot of trust in whoever is out there, but it's possible that the curse bearers with the same idea will come here. Talk to anyone who seems suspicious. That means someone who may have had a power and a curse. Understood if that's the case. Oh, fuck. Why don't I ask that guy who's been watching us the whole time? What do you know? There's someone there. Good luck. Oh, is that us? Shoujo? Hey, sorry to bother you, but I've got some questions. I'm with the police. Oh, no. It's the other guy. Thanks for your cooperation. We'll be asking you a few things, Mr. Utaro Namagaki. That's your name, right? Yes, I don't mind answering your questions. You're a detective. Did something happen? Oh, right. Lots of things have been happening around here. Like people dying. So what is it you're doing here? Must have been the incident of the former Yasuda Gardens, the dead policeman. I can't imagine a detective who'd come all the way out here otherwise. Say, Mr. Detective, have you ever heard of the Evergreen Beach?
Answer my question, young whippersnapper.
How about you answer my question first? What are you doing out here? I was answering your question. I came here looking for the Evergreen Beach from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Actually, I was wondering if either you knew anything about it. I don't know.
What does that mean, not here?
Like, we're confirming it's not here. As opposed to, I
What
don't
was
know
the
if it's
sky
here.
tower? Oh, if we heard it, we should turn down the audio again.
Oh, yeah. Should we do
Just
that?
in case. Yeah.
Or no, we want to see the death, though, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. We want to kill him. I don't know.
Nope, sorry. Really? How strange. Detectives, you have the curse stone of the Evergreen Beach, don't you? You? How did you know? Ariel, you idiot. Well, that was much easier than expected. Oh, crap. Sorry. He's a shitty detective. Jesus.
Yeah.
Simply interference. I figured you would have taken
It
the
was
curse
simple
if
inference.
you were... Oh.
Simple interference.
If you know that, then you must be a curse bearer yourself. I have no intentions of hiding anything. I plan to tell you from the start. Look, this is my curse stone. I believed it's what's called a foot-washing mansion. That's right, but you sure about this? I'm not so rash that I'd kill someone as soon as I found out they were a curse bearer, not without talking to them first. You're the same, aren't you, detectives? You wouldn't use a curse on a normal person. Let's speak as equals, shall we? Save.
Save.
Save. 5? What the fuck is that?
I mean, it doesn't matter. We can always go back, right? So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Shit.
Use it.
Boss? Sure. We'd rather resolve this amicably, too.
He wasn't lying.
Wait, what? I thought we'd kill him.
No. Our ability only triggers if they lie.
Oh.
So I guess he hadn't lied. So
Yeah.
when we tried it, it didn't kill him.
I see. Well, okay, so we have to try it every time. But before we talk, there's something I should tell you. This is my curse stone, the Evergreen Beach, just like you thought. What? Well, boss, why would you tell him? That's for how the curse works. Boss, are you having another senior moment? If you tell him that, it hangs to death anyone who would try to mislead me. So if you try to lie to me, the curse stone will let me know. I don't have to use it to tell, understand? Whoa, really? That's super useful. I see, understood. That's pretty powerful for a detective. Now then, let's talk. Damn, it seems I've lost the upper hand. No point for petty tricks then, I'll be honest with you.
Every time.
So far, so good. There's something I want to bring back, so I'd like your assistance in collecting old dregs. Or soul dregs. Can't help you. Please, all you have to do is tell me who the other curse bearers are. Sorry, but as a police officer, I can't just look the other way and let you go. Please, if you help me, I'll let you go as well. Is that a threat? No. This is your final warning. Shit. My curse, the foot washing mansion. Did you really think you could just escape it by being careful? It didn't matter to me which of you was the curse bearer. I'd be taking both of your soul dregs anyway. Wait, Namagaki. The foot washing mansion is a powerful curse and so simple to activate. It's ready whenever I need it. There's no escape from the voice of my feet. Get out of here, hurry, I'll find you later. What? Okay. Too late, hear the voice of the curse echo. Hell yeah. Okay, now we'll turn the volume down. Witness the death of Tetsuo Tsutsumi. I believe you may aware, yeah. Hell yeah. Whoops. Whoops.
Every time.
My curse, the foot washing doesn't matter. Wait. Powerful curse whenever I need it. Wait, what? Why isn't my curse echo working? Impossible. This has never happened. What's happening? I don't hear anything. Ario, now. Grab him. Right. Nice.
Dang.
Wait, so this must have been after our, after shoujo season.
I guess.
Or no, before, because He says this has never happened before.
Yeah, and we took it.
So, wait, I don't understand how this fits in the timeline. This is a different timeline then?
Maybe he died at the start in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is the timeline where we never got the powers.
Yeah, because we were found in the morning.
Right.
What do you think, boss? Should we lock him up? I haven't even touched you. You can't consider that assault to a police officer. Let him go. All we need is a stone. Oh, how could this happen? My right is of resurrection. Give it up. The right was too good to be true from the start. I don't know what happened to you, but you'd better not. You're better off mourning whatever you lost. Damn. That was a close one. We would probably be dead if he had activated his curse. Yeah, I'm not sure of what, but something stopped the curse. I do kind of want to like redo it though, because I do want to see other people's deaths. Boss, are you okay? Yeah, the curse from this one is flowing into me too. I saw what activates the curse of the foot washing mansion, and the resentful memories bound to it. I see, as always, is the one of the stranger of the seven mysteries. Just something. What do you see? Let's save it for later. All you need to know for now is that it's a particularly powerful curse. We're lucky we took it from him quickly. Well, that makes one stone. Where do we go now? We'll visit all the places associated with the mysteries while it's still dark out. You mean we have to do that all over again? I hope they aren't all as aggressive as him, but people do crazy things to bring back someone they love. It seems that the hatred that curse stones are imbued with makes people more willing to kill. Really? Then what about you, boss? I'm fine. I may not have any spirit sense, but I'm tough when it comes to this stuff. That's why they loved me in Paranormal Affairs. So you're spiritually gifted after all. Alright, let's head to the next place. Let's go.
Maybe, well, should we do the other ones to catch up? Or do we just go until...
Yeah, I think we go until it's like a standstill and then we...
Okay.
Well, I wonder if this, like, see how this is cracked? I wonder if these will, like, progress or something. I don't know. 1 a.m. Yeah, we get it. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Weird. What? Are you the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, it's just, this isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Arashi, right? The historian? We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd like to ask you a couple questions. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. What were you doing here at the time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around the town. What was that you were saying? You discovered something about some book? Record of Fates? The Book of Dates?
Scroll
of Fates?
Scroll...
I think we should check the files.
Wasn't it getting seconds for cake?
Yeah, so true. I love cake. Record of Fates.
I knew it. I was right.
Alright, you found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. What? Don't tell me you know how to carry out the rite of resurrection too. To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're a policeman, you're sorely mistaken. This Record of Fates, where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I love how he's like, you're never gonna get anything out of me, and then he like immediately answers our question.
I'll tell you everything.
I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my information. You signed an NDA or what?
Dang.
Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet, pitiful. There's really nothing to do with my research. Things are better left to the occult freaks, or so I thought. Times have changed, or things have changed. It's become necessary for me to rescue the right, so I pray that it's real. What changed? I'm sure you can imagine. The funds from my research. I received a large amount of funding for seeking the right of resurrection. If I find out, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Oh, then that means someone is sponsoring your research. Yeah, all research is sponsored. I mean, like large-scale research. So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. That's so true. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me, I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get the people going. All of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? I bought your book. The pursuit of the unknown begins first and foremost with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. Oh, he's that guy. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not one of my true interests. The fate of the unknown can be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. No way, I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. What kind of research do you want to be doing? I wouldn't be interested. Put simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years as they are passed down from generation to generation. What does that mean? It means what it says. What the fuck? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by a person communicating it. It's not necessarily done with ill intention. If it happens that someone tries to fill in the gaps in the story that lacks detail, or when something's left out of an abridged because the story's length, or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread throughout oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing in content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is a study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. That's super cool, actually. Love that. Love that for him. Take the 7 deadly sins, for example. Why are some of the mystery seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years. So why? Perhaps putting it that way would pique your interest. I admit, I'm curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. As I said, it doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people from the Edda period believed it, that's what I'm interested in. I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is unfortunately not very lucrative. That's why I need to take some risks. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly are you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand me. Well, if that's the case, I think I might have to guess what he was looking for. Curse stones. I don't know.
Oh,
Curse stones?
they're not called curse stones.
Yeah, they are.
They're called
7 Mysteries of Honjo. I'm surprised you know that. There is indeed a theory about 7 Mysteries of Honjo began because of the rite of resurrection. My theory unraveling, I think quite a few people are looking for that. Connected to the story, that's right, but it's not the issue at hand. In that case, I think I might have a guess what you're looking for.
Indubitably.
Curse stones. Damn it. If you know about that, then calm down. No need to get so defensive.
Ooh.
Should we save it?
Show a curse stone.
We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A curse stone. You're a curse bear. A leaf. Is that the evergreen beech? Yeah, will you show me yours? This is mine, the ever-burning lantern. Interesting.
Reveal curse details.
Okay.
And then he'll reveal his, maybe.
Yeah. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen beech comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors, but the accusations against him were unfounded and he died cursing those who deceived him. So that is the resentful memory held within the evergreen beech. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating if only one could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. The stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? So don't try and lie to me, I'll know. You would curse a citizen? You call yourself the officer of the law? That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. But what is it you want? The curse stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me? But my right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? No, of course I haven't, I swear. I see, good. I wonder if we didn't tell him if we use the curse and because like he's not going to try and lie to us now. So if we had hid that from him and then used the curse, then he probably would have died.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Why don't you hand over that stone, unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn it, I won't give it to you. If you were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offenses Act. Or you hand it over and lose, and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to you, your research, if you were arrested. Fine, you can have the stone here.
Easy.
Nice. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you a little information we've gotten to solve the case. What do you say? Will you tell me about the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I feel like Record of Fates. Yeah. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder the mysteries of... Oh, this is where we found them.
There we go.
He kept everything he knows about the curse bearers. I was hoping he'd give us a clue. Oh, I see. Then we should really be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. By we, I mean you. I guess we'll save the curse. We haven't been told everything no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone if we need it. Got it. Surprised to hear. Yeah, the extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there's 6 more. There could be anywhere around this town. We have to find them fast. No, I think it's already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stone. Really? Then he'd already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bear. Shit. Well, I know who did it. We know who did it. We can make arrangements to have him taken into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Right, on to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offenses Act to arrest people with curse stones, but why don't we do that with Namagaki? If we could do that, there'd be no reason for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right, yeah, I suppose that's true. Very interesting.
Oh, that's so far ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I don't even think we can click it yet.
Yako.
I think you should save here. Can you reload and not tell him? Would that actually change things, or does it just end up the same place?
Yeah, let's try. I won't miss my words. I'd like to confiscate your stone. Excuse me? You might be a policeman, but you have no right to do that. The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you or hand it over to me and lose. I call your bluff. The stones could never be used as evidence. If you want it, you'll have to take it by force. I find it hard to imagine that an officer would lay a curse on a citizen. You can't touch me, which means you have no reason to continue this conversation. Sorry, I will be taking my leave. Hey, stop. Oh shit, he just leaves. We can't kill him. Oh.
Wait. What happened? Well, hold on. What happens if it incompletes?
It's incomplete. We gotta redo it.
Oh wow, it just kicks you out. That's interesting.
I think let's reload it and do the right one, because I think it said like it'll be the last one that you do or whatever.
Wait, why didn't you just load the other one?
There was a message that said it's whatever you choose will rewrite your last thing. So I think we need to play it so that...
Huh?
Yeah, you didn't read the message.
Okay, well, whatever makes you happy.
Look at the VOD. Weird that it gives us a choice, but it's like not really a choice. Cause... Okay. Yako Sakazaki. Komogata High School. Ew, it looks like abandoned. Oh shit. Ready for this, Yako? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready.
Why'd you even pause? Let's do this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wait, who's she talking to? I'm not ready.
Mio.
Oh, Mio.
All right, let's start.
Wait, isn't Mio the one that she's like, she died, remember? When we first met her? That's why she wanted to write?
Oh yeah, I think so. This is a spirit board. This will be how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on
she
the
has a
10
creepy
yen.
voice.
First, we'll both put a finger on the
There we
10 yen
go.
coin that's on the board. What? 10 yen coin? Okay. Like this? Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Spectre of the Spirit Board.
Scepter.
Scepter of the Spirit Spectre.
Spirit of the Spectre board.
Wait, what was it?
You should save it. You should save it. I want to say the wrong thing on purpose.
Scepter of the Spirit Board.
Oh. Please
visit us.
Come on over.
Scepter of the Spirit Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. She's like, bitch.
Wow, that's hilarious.
You're a little off. Mio looks stoned out of her mind. Yeah, she is.
True.
Just relax. I'll say it again. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Spirit of the Spectre Board, Spectre of the Spirit Board, come on over. You're a little off. Just relax. I'll say it again.
Oh my god.
Okay, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us.
Okay.
Spectre of the Spirit Board. Spectre of the Spirit Board.
No, that's the
please
wrong
visit
one.
us. That was the
That's
right
the
one.
wrong one. No, it's not.
What?
It's wrong.
What is it?
It's Spectre. The second one. And then the first one. You picked the board, B-O-R-E-D.
Oh. Please visit us. Why is it twice, though? She only said it once.
We're twice as enthusiastic.
Twice.
Heck yeah.
Good. Please tell us if you are there.
No. Did you do that? I didn't do that.
Oh, wow, it really moved. Looks like we've succeeded in summoning. We can ask questions now. Right, questions. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you can ask what you really want to know. Okay, I'll start with something simple.
What is this? What is my name? Yeah.
What's my name?
Oh, but how did it know?
I think I should know the answer to this. Oh, Spectre of the Spectrum, what is my name? Huh? What's the matter? How strange. Say my name. No. Huh? It told me no. I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the Spectre of the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Is this spirit really the real deal? Oh, shit.
Dang.
It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Is it really you? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, do that. That's hilarious.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? No? Huh? It said no. Is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the Spectre of the Spirit Board. Oh, really? Huh. It feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Yes, I mind.
It does mind.
Yes? Okay. Thanks.
Wait, that's
always,
not what that...
Yeah, I think the translation of this maybe was a little bit off. Always good to remember to say please and... always remember to say please and thank you. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, where are we? We're high. High school. High school, that's right. The answer doesn't seem to be very precise. Fine, what's the name of the girl across from me? Oh, so he knows her name, but not ours.
Uh-oh.
Mio, that's right. Girl, that's not fair. It knows your name, Mio. It even used the word characters you used to spell your name. Oh, that weird character. How flattering.
It's really weird.
Psychic girl. Class 2C. Transferred about 2 months ago. Mild-mannered. What's that even mean?
But off-putting. Dark aura.
Dang. She's like Leah from Diablo.
She solved an incident involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Of course,
deep knowledge of the occult. Most common comment she receives is that it seems that she seems to get along with crows and black cats. Okay.
Okay.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I bet even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. Huh, I don't know how I should feel about that. I'll ask it again. What is my name? No. It didn't even hesitate this time. Cheh. All right, it's time to ask serious questions now. Yeah.
You have to do the first one first.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What is the name of the boy Mew has a crush on? Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question? Doesn't everybody ask this kind of stuff with spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No. Let's not do this. No. Huh, it said no. Guess that means you don't have a crush on anyone. Yeah, that's it. No is correct. Let's move on. Or maybe, oh, Spirit of the Spectre Board, do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Wow. Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case, then, oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, is it a teacher at our school?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Aw, no good, huh? Phew. Yako, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. You've got a point. Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirashi from our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping off the roof a week ago, really commit suicide? No.
Uh-oh.
So it really wasn't. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now that's the important part. Yeah. Oh, that's Michio. Interesting. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off the south. Her entire body broken, severely contorted. Jesus. Period. Positive happens. Beneath her strong interior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard to keep her emotions bottled up. Worried for a childhood friend. Days passed. Michio confessed everything to Yako the moment to do so never came. Wait, what? Formed a long-lasting relationship, agitatively influencing Michio ever beneath her strong exterior. Michio had been pushing herself 3 years ago, avoiding Yako, although the two remained in the same area until the high school. Childhood friend and capable of wading the complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. Okay. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirashi die in an accident? An accident implies it wasn't intentional, though, so. It said yes, so it was an accident and not a suicide. Michio. Then did she slip and fall from that apartment building?
Did she sneeze? And then...
Yeah. Huh? She didn't? What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building? Yes, she did die, or yes, she didn't die? No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? It was an accident, but not a fall? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What happened to Michio on that day? Seems like it doesn't know the details. Then how about, oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, we want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? I wonder. Oh, fuck.
It's over.
Uh-huh. Oh my god. That scared me a little bit. What? What is this? Stop. I'm scared, Mio. Calm down. You can't let go before it's over.
Or what?
Ah. Such deep sorrow, resentful memories. A resentful memory is like flowing into my mind. Those here shall fall into the depths of hell. Fool's procession. A murderous impulse is like seeping into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right, kill them. Hell yeah. Two things to remember. 1 week ago. 1 a week. Dang. Oh. Hey, did you hear? Someone from our school committed suicide. What? Really? Who? I heard that. Michio from Class C, right? No way, Michio. She'd been acting pretty strange lately, but I still can't believe it. Dang. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class, and her grades started dropping after her 3rd semester. She offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die, too. All anyone cares about is test score. Jesus Christ.
That's really messed up.
That's a rude. Did you know? I heard Michio's mom remarried last year. They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, he'd peek in on her when he changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Oh my god, no! I even heard that he's an ex-con. If she resists him, something. That's scary, no way. I couldn't take that. No! I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home. No! Justice for Michio. She didn't deserve that.
I don't think that... I don't know if that's true, though. Are they just making up rumors?
Yeah, maybe. But it did say her home life was bad in her bio.
True.
I heard about that. She's gloomy, doesn't stand out much. Do you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had suicide? What does that even mean? For real? That seems kind of like
Contagious.
fishy. There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shirashi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please. Cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at the moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. Got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey, you stop celebrating. Show some respect, you freak. There will also be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly if anyone wishes to pay their respects individually. Several days later. Yako? Sorry to bug you. You seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy. Thank you, Mio. But thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. You're being way beyond nosy.
I thought you said you're peeing way beyond.
There's actually something I wanted to ask you.
About Michio Shiraishi? Okay.
You know about the spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you, like, summon spirit and stuff and, like, ask it whatever you want or whatever? Yeah. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the type to know about this kind of stuff. Oh, I do? Yeah, you look like you're really into that occult stuff. The occult stuff. You know, you've got that kind of gloomy look. Huh, I don't know how I should feel about that. Yeah, but you do know how to do it, right? Well, yes, I think I probably know a little more than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Ichiyoshi, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't leave alone or anything, but there's an answer to suicide. That can't be. She would never do that. Why does everyone do that with their lips? She was so happy. She always looked bright on the outside. Why is she doing this? Never got the chance to speak with her. She looked depressed. You're right. So everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. Like, they acted like they care about it, but it was just gossip. Is that terrible? Yeah, it is. I've heard that. The only reason they're able to say stuff like that is because they're not personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down, but to say things like how sad and wonder she killed herself, how dare they? She always told me that she was okay whenever I talked to her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Hey, Mia, you know about the Rite of Resurrection, right? Yeah, it's that thing, and people don't know about it. Do you believe it? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true, but there's a chance it works. We could bring Michio back to life with it, but how do you look for it? That's the thing. Please, you gotta help me. Okay, please, you gotta help me. Michio's death won't be like this. Bad grades, something, the town was cursed. Yeah, I want the truth. Resurrection, I see. I don't know if it's getting the answer, but the teacher and police aren't gonna help, so, well. Make you feel better. Thank you! Hell yeah.
Nice. Can we kill now?
Yeah, I know. Let's get to the good stuff. Yako Sakazaki. Huh? Oh, you're awake, Yako. Yeah, what happened? You can't remember? Let's see. We used the spirit board and I suddenly heard a voice, like this weird voice. And then I passed out. Yes, as far as I can tell, you weren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Huh. Yeah, everything was okay with the spirit? Yep, it was almost bad, but more importantly, what was the thing you have in your hand? Huh, in my hand? Well, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? Fool's Procession. Oh, there's so much anger and hatred held within it. Looks like tools that were used for ancient curses. What? That's so scary. Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it might be connected to that object. Let's see. It felt like it was at the bottom of a dark place. And then the voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, kill them. I see. Thank you. Yako, I think you might have exactly what you need in order to use the rite of resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the rite of resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? This makes no sense. Yako, please calm down and listen.
I can't stay calm.
Can't wake up. But how can I? I mean, you might be used to these kinds of things, Mio, but I'm not. I didn't even really believe in the occult much, less think that the spirit board would actually work. But now that after something like that, what choice do I have but to believe? Not only that, but a curse that can kill people? What am I supposed to do about that? I know, it's only natural to feel that way. Anyone would feel confused. But first, you need to calm down. Take a deep breath. Moments like this, the more troubled your heart is, the weaknesses are exposed. Have you calmed down? Yeah. Sorry about panicking. Modern day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection, paranormal activity. You can see first calming down is most important. I really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Where do I start? I'm cursed. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. I was one. It's fine. You're desperate to find and help your friend. Take them seriously. I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we learned. It's like we know this stuff, you know what I mean?
I think it's because you can watch it in order. I wonder if we're playing this game wrong.
Someone like me has the knowledge. Midnight. Feast of Shadows. Type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of supernatural. Also has the effect of making the power certain echoes more easily. Someone enough to say rite of resurrection. Perfect. After the sun. Do I just like will it? Even if there are connections that have to be met, someone killing the dangerous enough would have been cursed. Sorry you got wrapped up in the situation. If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio. The rite of resurrection would be real too. Can't do that. Feel curse's influence on you. Will you show it to me for a second? Huh? Is there something inside of it? No, stop. Yako? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. It's like really weird. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. Oh, so is it just all a ruse to get people to kill people?
Maybe that's why we died when we actually completed it.
Oh, yeah. I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay, we're gonna kill her. Sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the rite. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Curse stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It probably would be best for me to hold on to it, but I'd feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Why? If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how... Oh. Wait, we got the fool one? Fool's possession. Walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music. Commanded people to find a source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when neared. The source of the sound was never located. The procession of the Tanuki. Kills by fatal fall one who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer.
Wait, that's how. Wait, hold on. Isn't that how the girl committed suicide?
Falling, yeah.
Fatal fall. By fatal fall, one who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. So it could have been an accident.
Right.
Like they were playing the music. They didn't know that that girl was listening.
Yeah.
And then accidentally killed her.
Yeah, maybe. Omiyo stood atop a tall festival tower. It was her time to shine and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe. She had enjoyed her day in the spotlight. At Gossip Llama, she was well liked by her peers. Some other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about them. She thought I'll use this chance to make something of myself. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okame mask over her face. The stage was set. Accompaniment began. Gotta catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off. The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils, so that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true. Oh, they glued her mask. Her screams were drowned out by music as she squirmed and struggled. Omiya is giving it her all today. We have to keep up. The crowd livened even more. No, please, someone help me. She fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around for her to help. The music stopped in time with Omiya's heart. That's so fucked up! Jesus. Like how voice volume to 0 dodges the foot washing guy. Oh yeah, maybe we gotta turn the music down.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a powerful resentment energy from it. I don't think it's good for me to even touch it. It may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? This little thing? If you throw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it'd be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now. Well, I'm kind of freaked out. Anyway, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. Hope you find a way to deal with it then. Okay. So there are 2 things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's at night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse. Oh, we're gonna use the curse.
We have to use it. Yep.
We'll take the same route we took to get here. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Excuse me? What?
The janitor is potentially the killer, though. Just
yeah. Why'd the lights go out? Mia, are you okay? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What do I do? Hello, Mio? She's not here. What's happening?
She's hanging from the roof.
Where? Where are you? Are you watching this in full screen like I am?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
She's on the roof. Hanging.
No!
I don't know.
No! I don't want to look! I don't want to look! I don't want to look!
Just
I don't
look.
wanna look. I don't want to look.
Coward.
I knew it! I knew it! Oh no, what was that? Get me out of here. Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can't you see me? Where? I can't see anything. No! I can't see anything. No!
She's
this
fine.
way, over here. Be careful. Your field of vision is being limited. Murph, thank you for the wee woo. Wee woo! Oh no. Oh no. But Mio dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, we died too. Oh, well, not in this timeline, I guess.
Yeah. In a different reality. Hey, Mio, what was that just now? Could it be another curse echo different from mine? I think so, yes. We might have been discovered by another curse bearer.
So fast? So soon?
What's wrong? Shh. Someone's there in that classroom. What? Something moved inside. Well?
Save. Well, I got this. They've never really punished us. Let's check it out, I guess.
If we see who it is, we might help us decide what to do later. That's true. Okay, be careful. Ah! Can you see anything? Try and get a look around.
Uh-huh.
What? Is that our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jonuchi? And the person with him is Hitomi from Class A? What? Oh my, what's going on here? That bastard. He's at it again. I have to kill him?
No. Okay, hold on. If you do this, you're gonna kill everyone here.
Should we kill him?
Save and do it.
Hey! Die, Mr. Janucci! What is that sound? No, Yako, stop! You'll kill Hitomi too! I have to do something! Hey, over there! Who's there? Ah, was I seen? It didn't work. Run, hurry! Okay, let's load it.
Yeah.
That's stupid. I won't let him get away with this. Curse, I could kill him with it. No, Yaku, you can't use the curse stone. What's gotten into you? Resist it. This is bad. We have to go before the... Oh, it's the same thing. God damn it.
Boo.
Boo. It seems like they're not coming for us. Let's hope they didn't see our faces. But Yako, what came over you all of a sudden? Sorry, thanks for stopping me. It's like this uncontrollable rage suddenly welled up inside of me. It was like really weird. I wonder what got into me. I can barely even remember what happened. I'm like really sorry.
Whoopsie.
I do think it's probably the curse's influence on you, but we certainly saw something shocking. My heart's still pounding. I'm a little surprised you know Hitomi from Class A. She tends to stand out a lot. Gotcha. Well, she certainly does dress like a delinquent. Okay, let's not slut shame people. Weird. It's 2023. That's like really weird. Though she barely shows up to school. But, what? Could Mr. Jonochi or Hitomi really be a curse bearer? I don't know, but we should be careful just in case.
We should have killed him.
Yako? When I give the signal, run. Go straight for the entrance, don't look back no matter what. Huh? Why, did something happen? Something happened, didn't it? What about you, Mio? I'll be fine, we'll meet up outside the school gates. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, go straight home, okay?
10 minutes is a long time.
Okay, go. Mio's cool as fuck.
Yeah. She's epic.
Don't look back, don't look back, don't look back. Have to get outside. Let's see. To get to the gates, I go by the gym and... Boo.
Oh
my god! That scared the shit out of me! Ah!
It said don't look back.
What are you doing, miss? No!
Rip.
That's the creepy janitor who kills girls. No, you shouldn't be here this late.
Misunderstood.
Don't you know what time it is? Oh, Mr. Ashimiya. Well, if it isn't little Yako. Anyway, students aren't supposed to be outside playing around at night. Makoto. Always Makoto. I know you're rough around the edges, but I didn't take you for one to be outside like this. I'm not acting out.
I'm not acting out. There's nothing to apologize for.
I'm not acting out. What about you? Should you be smoking on school grounds? Aha. Well, it ain't lit, so it's all right. It's, you know, an accessory. Hey, don't go changing the subject. There's just no letting my guard down with you. So, why are you here so late? Well, the truth is I forgot something in my classroom. Again? You sure are a piece of work. But you don't have nothing with you? Oh. Wait, you do. What's in your hand? Huh? Well, this is what I forgot. I got it from my grandpa. It's really important to me. Girls these days sure have weird tastes. Well, okay, better head straight home if you're done. I won't tell on you. No, wait, I can't let you walk home alone this late. All right, wait just a little bit. I'll hurry and lock things up. But I'm worried about Mio. can't abandon her.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
Actually, a friend of mine is still inside. I think they'll be here soon. That's so. Who's your friend? My classmate, Mio Kurosuza. Ah, that transfer student. Breaking rules already, huh? Didn't take her for the type. No, I was the one who dragged her here. Well, whatever. Go take a look. It'll be safer if you go home together. Oh, right. She's in the first floor hallways. Be careful, though you don't know what may be in there. What's that supposed to mean? First floor? Yeah, I'll be right back. What if he kills her?
Maybe he's not so bad. Maybe he's a hero. Maybe
My
he learned from his
hero.
mistakes and he grew as a person.
My hero. She's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Where's the janitor? I'm starting to get worried. I'm going to take a look.
Uh-oh.
Mio, are you there?
We're dead.
No. 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 No, I don't want it. No.
Why didn't we listen? We should have left.
Uh-huh. I'm scared! No! No!
Ooh.
Eek! That's a lot of
Wait, that's the leg and the arm. That's that curse.
Mia, what? Oh, shit! Where did I go wrong this time? But it said from the same side. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Left her alone with a curse bear. Mio. I'm sorry. The truth is...
We got killed too.
Oh, fuck. We died. We fucked up. We shouldn't have gone back in.
Oh, we also didn't see that guy's body.
Yeah, I think he's the killer. I think he's the curse bearer. But this was bound to happen. There's someone who must not be trusted. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? If you may hold with information from that person, fear not. Very well. The janitor we don't trust? Yeah. You don't have nothing with you? Oh. Wait, you do? What's in your hand? Huh? We just tell him anyway. Girls these days have weird tastes. Yeah, we shouldn't tell him that she's there. I'll hurry and lock things up. Go home alone. Oh, right. Mr. Junichi was actually looking for you inside the main building. What's that? He's here right now? What's he thinking? I don't know. He was in class 3B on the second floor just a bit ago. Well, I suppose that means I can't be locking up yet. Second floor, you said? I'll go take a peek. Be back in a jiff. My house is really close by. I'll be fine on my own, really. That's so? The snack shop, right? Suppose you'll be fine then. Be careful now, you hear? Y'all come back now, you hear? Stay on the big, well-lit streets. If something happens, shout fire. Okay, you worry too much. Well, we wouldn't want to be losing any more students. Though I imagine you know that better than anyone. Yeah, you're totally right. Interesting. Front gates. Okay, yeah, this is where we met her before. Mio's late. I've been waiting for 20 or 30 minutes, but there's no sign of her. Huh? There's someone coming down the road. That's... Oh no, a teacher. It's Mr. Arashi. He looks on edge. I wonder what he's doing. Wait, he's the one who discovered the rite of resurrection. It wouldn't be strange of him to be involved with this curse. I wonder if he has a curse stone. What do I do? But it's way past the 10 minutes Miu said she'd be here by. I managed to escape. I can't let that go to waste. I need to get her out of here before anyone sees me. I need to get out of here. Dang, we just dipped. We just left.
Booked it.
Yeah. I'm home, thank goodness. I don't think the walk has ever felt so long. Nobody will be able to use their curse once it's light outside. I need to go look for Mew as soon as it's morning. But for now, I need some rest. Dang.
Oh, and we did both. Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Well, but how come we didn't see that for the other one? Like, when we
I'm
died
confused. What's the difference between
prematurely.
this and these and then this?
Yeah, because
Are these dead ends?
for the very first one though, for Shoujo or whatever his name was, for Oki,
Yeah.
Shogo Oki, there were a few places where we died that do not show there.
What do you mean?
Like in the timeline, we died a couple times,
Oh, yeah.
and it doesn't branch.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, see
Okay.
how it's like night and then day?
Yeah, time.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that makes sense.
Yeah, we have to go back to yeah, that one.
Resume.
Huh?
I don't. Maybe not.
But why resume though? Resume from the bottommost then. Right?
Yeah. So what next? The big question is how the rest of the curse bears are up to. Good distance. It's unlikely their characters will come all the way here. I finally have a moment to think. I see. All right. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Where did she come from? It's like she appeared out of nowhere. I didn't mean to startle you. Terribly sorry if I'd gotten the wrong people, but would you happen to be curse bearers? Curse bearers? What's that, then? It means someone who's gathering souls for the rite of resurrection. You've heard of the rite of resurrection, haven't you? Everyone's talking about it. Color me intrigued. Care to tell me more, miss? What's your name again? Oh, silly me. I'm Ayama Tono. University student.
Huh?
What if she's the daughter?
I
You know?
don't think so, but
There's a rite of resurrection that meets, there's more to the rite of resurrection that meets the eye, you see. So the best way to collect soul dregs is to kill the other curse bears, and that's about the size of it. I hope it wasn't too much to follow. No, I think we got the gist. Funny old world we live in, huh? So you're saying you're one of those curse bears? Well, no, not quite. It's complicated. I'm not, but Yutaro is. Yutaro? Is that your boyfriend? Oh, heavens no, just a friend. His full name is Yutaro Namigaki, where I suppose you could say partners in crime. Funny way of putting it. So where is this Yutaro now? Well, about that. He's more like a former curse bearer. Former? How so? I don't really know the details myself, but apparently he's lost his curse stone. Typical, right? He makes such a show of being a top student, only to flunk where it counts. So now I'm out here looking for curse bearers myself, if you want something done right. So anyway, mind if I asked why you thought we were a curse bearer? Oh, that? I'm terribly sorry. I was so rude. I saw the two of you were out late at night, and I suppose I made some assumptions. Gotcha. Sorry if we gave you the wrong idea. Out of interest, what was the plan? What was your plan if we did turn out to be curse bearers? Great question, and the answer is I was going to ask you very nicely for your curse stones. And you thought we'd just given them to you just like that? Well, maybe not, but you know what they say, you never know until you ask. You must really love your boyfriend if you're willing to try, you must really love your boyfriend if you're trying to, willing to try something that risky. Oh goodness, no, we're just friends. My life doesn't revolve around him, you know. Anyway, you aren't curse bearers, so I'm just bothering you, aren't I? Please ignore me. So what are you trying to do with this rite of resurrection? Well, Yutaro has his own plan all laid out. I don't know if I can get behind it, though. It seems, how do I put this, self-centered? I mean, if you've got the chance to resurrect the dead, it wouldn't waste it, it would be a waste not to use it on someone that really matters? Damn. So I was planning to steal his curse stone at the last second, use it for myself.
brutal.
Well, until he lost it anyway. Oh, but don't tell Yutaro I was going to do that, okay? I don't think he'd be happy to hear it. Of course, keeping secrets is my business. My, aren't you dashing? Did Do you see we got a little jealous, the other girl?
Yeah.
Sounds like you really have your heart set on this riot. What were you hoping to use it on? Do you promise you won't laugh? Cross my heart, partner. Well then, let me tell you my master plan. Prepare to be amazed. I'm an art student, you see. Woodblock prints are my specialty. Ukiyo-e in particular. Ukiyo-e, huh? You must be a cultured lady. Really? Do you think so? Everybody says it's a strange interest for a girl to have. You know, people often think of ukiyo-e as some inaccessible high-class art form, but it's actually totally untrue. Back in the Edo period, it was an art for the masses, amusement for commonplace people. So when you think about it, we exactly have the same thrills. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, the undisputed king of ukiyo-e is the one and only Hokusai. Have you heard of him? Sure have. He's famous. Didn't he live somewhere around here back in the Edo period? That's right. You're just as knowledgeable as you look. His 36 views of Mount Fuji. Oh yeah, we studied that in my one of my classes. Are so iconic. They're the only works of his most people know. But Hokusai was so much more important than mountains and waves. That's the only teeny tiny tip of the veritable iceberg of work. Gotta admit, I only really know him from those landscapes myself. Don't worry about it, anyone can learn. When Hokusai died at the age of 90, he left over 30,000 drawings. That's multiple drawings a day for 8 years. Amazing, right? So he kept on drawing right until his old age. Impressive. But even in his final year... Oh, that was Richter. He was never satisfied with his own work. His dying words were, "Should heaven afford me but 5 more years, I shall finally become a true artist." Even on his deathbed, he still thought he had more to learn. He was already the greatest painter and artist of his era. Who knows what he could have done with more time? Well, that's what I want to find out. That's actually kind of a cool thing. What if we're all the daughter? Hold on, are you saying? Besides, he always said he wanted to move out of 100 houses, but he only made it to 93. Isn't that just so tragic? No way is this going where I think it's going. Imagine the masterpieces you could create with modern techniques. I feel all dizzy just thinking about it. Gotta be kidding me. So if I understand correctly, you want to use resurrection too. I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Well, it's a novel idea. That's what she'd use it on? What a waste. Better than your, like, stupid son who, like, literally didn't contribute anything to society.
Probably doesn't paint either.
Yeah. I'm sure Yutaro would laugh if he heard this, but I'm totally serious. I'm making the Hokusai Revival project happen. It's a national sensation. He lost it? How'd he do that? I wasn't with him at the time, so I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that he came back saying he didn't have it anymore. Although, well, it's strange that you'd probe into that of all things. I'm just curious, that's all. Sorry, it's a touchy subject. Oh, I don't mind. I don't particularly care about keeping it a secret. Oh gosh, is it that time? I should be going. I've got to get my hands on the curse bear before daybreak. Sorry for flagging you down out of the blue like that. Best of luck. Bye. Well, there goes trouble. If we're going after curse stones, we should keep an eye on her. Why do you say that? Before she left, she wished us best of luck. She's got at least an inkling that we're curse bearers. My. There's a good chance we'll clash sooner or later. We're all after the same thing, after all. You'll head back to the mansion, ma'am. I think I'll tail her for a while. Dang. Tail her? I hardly know her.
Never gets old.
Mm-hmm. No more curses. Shikima Mansion. Back here again with the white vans. I left Richter to continue looking for curse bearers and came home alone. Nice. Flippin' got him.
Nice.
No. Interesting. "4 a.m. I'd be so tired. Road.
Road. Street.
Singular road. With this, we'll have visited every place connected to the 7 mysteries. This is the last spot, huh? And we've got nothing to show for it, even though every last location looked suspect from top to bottom. Maybe we came at the wrong time. There might not be any curse bearers around. Sounds like we'll need to do another round before morning comes then. Or maybe someone's been observing our movements." What? No way. Just a thought. Either way, we should check out the last place. Let's go. I hope we get a lead. Oh shit, where it all started.
Heck yeah.
Oh no, it's us.
Finally found us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell is this? Is he dead? Damn it, we're too late. Was this a curse too? Hang on, I'm gonna call this in. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna take a look around.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We can investigate our death finally.
Boss, bad news. Another mysterious death was reported in the area just now. The medical unit and forensics team are on their way, but it'll be a while before they arrive. That is bad news. They've got someone else. You think this is the work of the curse bear? Suspicious deaths popping up, we have to assume that it is. Shit. I guess we'll be stuck waiting around for a while.
Rip.
Huh? Boss, that phone is ringing.
Phone is ringing.
Well, we better go check it out. You're right, but be careful. It could be a curse. Hey, I said we. You expect me to go alone? Let's hold hands. Come on, let's go. So green. Phone booth. Evening, Detective Tsutsumi. How are things looking out there? Who is this? Wahaha. I finally got him. The real deal. Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi himself. Ah, wait. The Chief Inspector is Tsutsumi now, isn't it? You've come a long way since we last met. I asked you to identify yourself. Man, have you already forgotten? The time we spent together? What a time that was. I recall I gave you quite the runaround. Wait, is this...
It's the murder!
Fumichika Nejima? What? Did you say Fumichika Nejima?
Say that 5 times fast.
Like from the Nejima murders? Ding, 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 you got it. I had a feeling that the great Chief Tsutsumi would remember me. I spent 20 long years in a cell thanks to you. That shit was not easy. You should be thanking me. Should have given you plenty of time to think and atone for your sins. That it did. I repented. My conscience is clean as a whistle. Bullshit. 20 years in prison doesn't even begin to make up for the shit you did. Okay, sentences in Japan are super short. That's crazy. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
After all,
actually,
yeah, it's like a problem. After all, the justice system was gracious enough to grant me parole. What? This is the real Fukichika Nejima. He must still have a grudge against me for arresting him. So is this payback? Damn it. What's your goal? What's your goal? Now, you gotta understand. I've repented, seen the light. I've been a good boy since I was granted parole. I even got myself a job. I've been real serious about walking the right path. Well, that's very nice. Keep it up. But it was no good. When the opportunity arose, it was impossible to hold myself back. I knew I had to give you a little token of thanks or I'd never truly be able to have a fresh start. Do you get what I'm saying? No thanks, I don't need anything. No need to do all that for me. Just try to live a quiet life. Oh, it's no hassle at all. It would be too easy to just kill you, to tear you apart. But that wouldn't be very satisfying. Certainly not after 20 fucking years of waiting. It's a long time to nurture a grudge. You fucking bet it is. He's just like me for real. I let it gnaw at me, grow inside of me. I thought of nothing else. All that time I played model prisoner, endured the harassment those assholes guards threw at me. And I did it all for you, Tsutsumi, so please just accept my deepest and most sincere feelings. Sorry, but I'm afraid I don't feel the same way about you. Shut the fuck up. That attitude of yours is why I'm saving you for last. What are you planning? Whatever it is, bring it on. I'm not running away. I just told you I'm not coming for you yet. Pay attention when people talk, shithead. You see, this time I want to see you on your knees, weeping in despair, begging for mercy. Wow, oh no, I'm so sorry, dear Najima. Please forgive me. I won't do it again. Shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I've always hated you so fucking much. It was worth a shot. Do you really think that would sate me, asshole? You must be crazy. Well, then we're both crazy. We've got so much in common. We should be friends. Enjoy cracking your jokes while you still can. I'm going to kill everyone you care about, one by one. Till there's no one left. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm a lone wolf. I don't have anyone like that in my life. Boss, what about me? Or wait, are you just trying to protect me? Yeah, say it louder. There's not a single person you care about? I wonder what your sweet daughter would think if she were to hear that. Don't you fucking dare, I'm warning you. Oh, very nice, that's more like it. She's living all alone on her she's living all on her own now, isn't she? Attending university and all, such a good girl. Oh my, don't tell me that she just happens to live in Honjo. What, she does? No, forget it, this isn't funny, asshole. I'm gonna find you and make you pay. I love it, keep going, I wanna hear you lose your mind. It's music to my ears. What if we turn the music down? Fuck you. I look forward to chopping up your precious daughter. It'll be just like old times. I won't let it happen. I look forward to chopping up your daughter. How do you know where I am? That's my favorite part. The sound of confusion in your voice, it's to die for. This is delicious. I can't get enough. I'm not telling you shit. Have fun racking your tiny little brain for it. Your tiny, smooth little brain. I guess I could give you a little hint, though. Well, you see, I have the one-sided read. Tatsumi, you have the evergreen beach, no? Chopping your daughter up some sushi? Yeah, I think that's what he meant. Najima, you're a curse bearer? You're using the power of the curse? For a lovely dinner? Exactly. He's so considerate, honestly. That's where my hint ends. God damn it, the curse echo couldn't have fallen into worse hands. One more thing we should discuss. In fact, it's the most important thing. I thought you were finally going to shut up. I'm sick of you already, so I'll pass. Oh, but you don't want to miss this. It's the main course. I could just go after your daughter, but something tells me you'd get bored. No, I'm good. You got me real fired up. You're in my head. Well done. This is a gift tailor-made for you. Oh, you got us something. I'm going to kill all the people you swore to protect. Every last person here. You couldn't. Oh, but with this curse of mine, I can. I'll give you until dusk. By then, I could probably get a couple hundred people or so. And it'll be all your fault. Oh, and you must be so, it must be so hard to know that they'll all die because of you. So tragic. It must be tearing you apart. Don't fuck with me. There's no way an amateur like you could pull off a curse like that. Unfortunately for you, I absolutely can. My curse stone is particularly strong, which means I can have fun without needing to hold back one bit. It's almost like the Forest of Shadows was cast just for me. You're surprisingly well informed about all this. Who was it that tipped you off? Who knows? Then how about I kill you first and ruin all your fun? What about that? Idiot, you think I'd call it off just because you were dead? There's no running away for you. I'll find you. I won't let you get away with this, Najima. Got 12 hours. Do you really think your pretty little organization will be able to make a dent in my plans? Oh, the sacrifices made will be heavy. I can't wait to see you sobbing with regret. And I'll even have enough soul dregs to pull off the rite of resurrection. How splendid. Anyway, see you around. Bye. Okay, bye.
See ya.
Okay, bye. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Did you catch all that? Najima, what's he planning? Who knows? For now, we just need to find him and get him into custody. Send word to HQ. But the fact that the 7 mysteries are wrapped up in this is going to make things tricky. You mean with Najima being a curse bearer? Just our luck, really. He couldn't have been a worse guy. Sounds like the curse will be able to kill a lot of people at once. I'd like to avoid getting our investigators caught in the crossfire. We'll use them to find out where he is, but then we're going in alone. I love how the caveman's like perfectly covering Shoujo's dead body. We should try to collect as many curse stones as we can before then. Let's hurry. Aye aye, boss. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It was reported that a total of 3 suspicious deaths were discovered that night. Nejima's threat, along with the curses, were kept secret from the general public. However, the Honjo serial killings still made international headlines following the death of police officer Hajime Yoshimi. After Tatsumi's request, a large-scale investigation was launched into the Fumichika Nejima whereabouts. Tatsumi and Area themselves spent the rest of the night looking for curse bears in the area, but their search ended in vain. And with that, the curtain closed on that cursed night.
Bad ending.
12 hours to sunset. Spooky. Dang.
Now it's just daytime stuff.
Huh. So there aren't any other paths that we could have done. Also, didn't they say there were 9 people?
Yeah. Well, there are, but we don't control all of them.
Oh.
I guess. Maybe we will.
I feel like there's way more than 9, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, should we maybe end with a little palette cleanser? And like,
yeah.
That's a good point to stop. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, we hope you enjoyed part 2 of the 7 Deadly Sins. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll catch you in the next one.